Thank you both for your opening statements. This represents the questions that we have received over the past couple of weeks that people want to know about serious issues, about issues that some of you have already brought up. The rules of this debate, however, require me to ask the same question of both of you. And the question I'm about to ask is one that you may not, either of you or both of you, may not have the exact facts, but I want to bring this up and I want to get what facts we know about this. Yesterday afternoon, there was a video that was released, as you well know. The timing, I suspect, was not coincidental, but it was a video that was said to be from 1989. We don't know who shot it or where it was taken or exactly what the circumstances around that were. But here's what I do want to know, starting with you, Mr. Attorney General. When did you first become aware of that clip, and how did you become aware of it, and what, if any, impact does that have on this race?
Well, you know, this is a Planned Parenthood Democrat hit job on me. Some, drastically edited video from 30 years ago, and where I was apparently trying to be funny and obviously embarrassed about it. But you know what? The most interesting video would be the one I saw recently about Garland Gilchrist and his dilapidated rental property that ought to be shut down or cleaned up, and it's shameful that he hasn't taken care of his property better. And you know what? The real issues for Michigan is about whether we go forward or going back. And I have a paycheck agenda to make sure that we cut income taxes, that we lower auto insurance rates, and improve our schools. And Gretchen Whitmer, she was in the legislature for 14 years, only passed 3 bills, and has done nothing. And the point is that she wants to drive us back. She wants to repeal right to work. She wants to reinstate the prevailing wage statute and raise taxes. And that would drive us into a ditch. And that's the contrast for Michigan.
Senator, I'll restate the question. In your 30 seconds, perhaps you can get to that, too. When did you become aware of this clip? How did you become aware of it? And what impact would it have on this race?
Well, I saw the video a couple of days ago, and it was bizarre. I don't know what else to say about it. I don't know where it came from, but obviously it was filmed back when I was in middle school in in the early 1980s or mid-1980s. I don't even know when it came from. But the fact of the matter is, I don't care about that video. I care about getting to the issues that really matter to the people of this state, like health care, like protecting women's rights, moving forward on repealing the retirement tax that Bill Schuette praised when he said that the tax changes the Republicans passed were good news for Michigan taxpayers. These are the issues that the people at home want us to address. This is what the next governor has to do. Build coalitions, not tear down one another. We've got a great future ahead of us here in Michigan, but it's going to need a leader who can cross the aisle to get things done, and I'm the only one on this stage that has demonstrated that ability.
Mr. Attorney General, 30 seconds.
You know, we heard about this video, and it's been around for a while, but the fact is, this is a race about whether we go forward or we go backwards. And we can't go backward. And, you know, let me clear there. The fact is, I oppose the pension tax. I've always supported coverage for pre-existing conditions. And Gretchen Whitmer is not telling the truth. And if you can't tell the truth, it has a credibility gap. And the fact is, I want to make sure I drive Michigan forward with cutting taxes and lowering insurance rates. That's what people in Michigan are concerned about.
Senator, 30 seconds.
I would just say this. I think that the most stark difference between me and my opponent here is that I do the work when the cameras aren't on. I don't care about credit. I want to get results done, and I will work with anyone who wants to solve a problem. I demonstrated that over and over again with Rick Snyder. You heard my opponent. In his opener, he lambasted a governor from 2 governors ago 3 times in his first 2-minute opener. Give me a break. The people of this state want us to solve problems, and we have to work together to get it done.